Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. It is real. Your friends influence you so much you have no idea. You can't keep going back and rekindling old friendships, expecting different outcomes. If someone shows you who they are the first time, believe them. You need to get it. Get it. Guys, I think it's time we have a chat. Why is it so hard making friends in your 20s? I have gone through my fair share of friendships, friendship breakups, friendship lessons. Let's talk about why. Why do people nowadays feel like it's hard to make friendships in their 20s? For example, I'm 23 years old. I've just graduated from university and I feel like I met my people at uni when I was 19. I moved to London. Everything was fresh and exciting. I studied music, which was an even better reason to be part of a community. And I did feel like I met my like-minded musician friends. However, being 1 year and a half postgraduate now, I feel like I have fallen into that pool of people being like, yeah, making friends in your 20s is hard. So I feel like the concept of a third place no longer exists. When I'm referring to the third space, I'm talking about a place that people meet and connect outside of their workplace and their home. How many of us are making sure that the plans actually happen and manifest outside of the group chat? I did see someone talk about this in a video and they made a very good example. They were talking about the Friends TV show. They had that cafe, that little coffee shop as their main meeting spot. Most of us are working from home, and because of that, I feel like our productivity is linked to home. So there's no longer that separation of home is a place to relax. Home is a place where I can cook and wind down. Home is a place where I can bring people together. Home is a place for me and my loved ones. I feel like most of the generations that came before us, so our parents, our grandparents, they'd have gatherings and there was a sense of community around your neighborhood. I remember being so young and my mum would have her friends round and they'd bring their children around and we'd all just connect and we'd all just play together, and there was this sense of community and this sense of wanting to see each other tomorrow. I feel like all of that is just the pure magic of being a child, being playful, not having many responsibilities such as going to work, such as paying rent, such as paying bills, such as working out, such as doing laundry. The list continues. What is this? What is this life? I don't know, it's just a very early childhood memory. I can't wait to be older, to have my house, to host my girlies. Where are my girlies now? Can we talk about that? Where are my girls? Friendship is so important, but before you make friends, you need to take the time out and actually ask yourself, what kind of friend am I? What kind of friend do I deserve? What are the qualities of friends that I want in my life? Loyalty, trust, respectful, funny, kind, giving, and also quality of friendship. Do you want a low maintenance friendship or do you want a high maintenance friendship? Would I class myself as a high maintenance or low maintenance friend? I'd say low maintenance because you can come round, we can chill, or I can come to your house, we can just chill, watch a film, eat popcorn. I don't need like constant entertainment. However, I would say I'm high maintenance because I've got high standards within friendships. If you do not meet them, guess what's happening? You need to get it. Get it. Got it. We'll get back into that a bit later on. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. It is real. Your friends influence you so much you have no idea. It's not even just the habit, it's the way you talk, it's the things you do, it's your future timeline. Your friends literally mirror your life and your circumstances. If you are around people who are pessimistic, don't be surprised when you wake up in the morning the next day hating your life. If you are surrounded by people who lift you up and bring out the light in you, don't be shocked when you wake up feeling good in the morning, because I can tell you now, my friends, I don't have many friends to be honest, I'm going to be completely honest with you, that is a conscious choice that I have made. With all the friends that are no longer in my life, I can honestly say I love them. I had the best times and I literally was doing this as a practice earlier on this week. I was thinking about the friendships that I had to let go that no longer serve me and I no longer serve them. At one point in your life, you were besties, you were connected, and I honestly feel like with friendship, it's like this massive circle. It doesn't end. When you cut off a friend, it's not like a bye thing or never speak to them again. You will meet again. You'll just be on different paths, and that's beautiful. Give them love and light, let them go and move on with your life. And think about what you've learned from letting go of these friends. By doing that, you will actually move forward and attract different kinds of friends. I'm so grateful for the friendships that I've had in my life, and I feel like as a person I'm very giving. I wear my heart on my sleeve. To be in my close circle, to know me inside out, that holds another level of trust and intimacy. Let's talk about the importance of friendship. Why is friendship so important? I think the idea of friendship and the concept of friendship plays a different part in your life depending on what stage of life you're in. I think friendship in school taught me a lot about connection, coming together, having our differences and getting along. which is something that a lot of us adults cannot do nowadays. It got me through the difficulties of being a teenager that I probably took for granted at the time, but it just taught me so much. Showing up for your friend and being self-aware, noticing how your words have an impact. Why is friendship important to you? We don't ask ourselves that enough. We can find a million reasons to feel like we are lonely, to feel like we have no friends. If you're asking yourself, what is wrong with me? There's absolutely nothing wrong with you, but try and challenge yourself to look deeper. What is it you want? Why do you want friends around you? Why do you want a best friend? Do you know how beautiful that is, to want to connect with someone else? There is someone else out there who's waiting to meet you, and that person is your best friend, feeling exactly how you are now. You just don't know it yet, and when you meet in the future, it'll be beautiful. It will be beautiful, and you'll realize it was so worth it. Paths cross for a reason. Every friend that you've let go of, they were in your life for a reason. There's so much beauty in knowing people, and to have known people, whether the friendship or relationship is no longer existing right now in this current moment. You once had good times. You have memories to look back on. If they weren't good times, I'm sorry, but you deserve more, and you cannot base your future relationships on these bad past experiences. Reframe your mind, create new beliefs. Tell yourself, I'm so deserving of people who lift me up. I'm so deserving of friends who pour into me as much as I pour into them. I'm so deserving to feel connected and for my needs to be met. You need to reframe your mind. Don't tell yourself, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve good people, I'm scared I'm going to meet someone like this person again. You get on with your life. That is like friendship. Accept, decline, accept, decline. Sometimes you got to block. You can't keep going back and rekindling old friendships, expecting different outcomes. So now we are going to talk about the different kinds of friendships. We have colleagues / co-workers. So these are people that you work with, and that's what it should be. Full stop. Are your colleagues your friends? I kind of stand on two sides of this argument. I honestly don't feel like you should be telling your colleagues your personal business. They'll probably most likely use that information against you. Where do you know this person from exactly? What are their values? How do you know that they're not racist? How do you know that they're not homophobic? When have you had the time to talk about this? Is it during your 1 hour lunch break? If you want to make a friendship, let that continue when either of you leave. But I feel like things should be kept separately, and I say this all the time. I feel like your work should be separate to your home life. Your home life should be separate to your personal life and hobbies. Let's think of this term, cleanliness. You need to think of like your friendship hygiene. Ask yourself, would you be comfortable with this person coming into your house? There's a difference between being civil and being friendly, and you need to learn when is the right place for each one. On the other hand of that, you can have co-workers that you get on with so well. You can get on so well, and you know what, one of you leave. If you're going to disrespect one of us, you're going to disrespect both of us. The other one is heartbroken, they leave too, and outside of work you just form this beautiful friendship, and you're best friends now to this date. This person is most likely coming to your wedding, most likely going to be one of your bridesmaids. It's another level of friendship, and that is such a beautiful level of friendship to experience. And then you've got your friends that you met at uni and sixth form. It's so difficult because some of these friends will be in your life forever. They will be with you from sixth form all the way through to your 30s, to your 40s, to your 50s. However, some of these friendships will be the fastest friendships that you will see come and go, just like that. The friends that I made at uni, they are one of a kind. I know everyone probably says that about their friends, but I've never in my life met people like them. They were the weirdest, the funniest, the most talented. I don't even know how to say it. They were just amazing. I felt so connected with the friends that I made at university. 18, 19 years old. In London. For most of us, it was like our first time in London. I learned a lot about myself and my identity. Looking back now, it wasn't like a bond of like we knew each other's like deepest, darkest secrets. No, it was this level of having this common ground that was music that united us all together. We all had different preferences when it came to our musical choices and genres that we'd listen to, but it just worked. And it just was a good time. It was fun, good time. I had to keep rekindling the friendship, but it just wasn't working out. Most of us started working like full time as well, so that was difficult, trying to be in the same place at once. It was a lot. So the biggest lesson I learned from being in a friendship group was like, you need to know your values and yourself, and don't be shocked when information travels. It's not gossiping, it's information traveling. I definitely prefer individual relationships. If you're young and you're scared, you're in a friendship group, but you're scared of like not having any friends, don't be afraid. It's better to be alone than to be with people who humiliate you to just have a laugh between them within a group. You don't need that kind of vibe. It's just not it. It's just gonna like lower your self-esteem, and you deserve to be around people who make you feel good, who make you feel great even, who bring out the best in you, who make you feel like you are part of their group. And some people just don't want to see you winning, and you shouldn't be friends with them. We see the red flags. Don't pretend you don't see the red flags. My biggest lesson that I've learned from friendship breakups and friendships in general are